Welcome back student in basic chemistry course. In previous session we are going to discuss what is corrosion and their different types. So corrosion means the destruction of metal due to action of surrounding medium. It will be called as corrosion. When one piece of metal will be destructed due to the action of surrounding medium or the surrounding containing different gases, so then that times their corrosion will be carried out. So this corrosion are of having two types. So first type we discussed in last video. This first type is atmospheric corrosion, or it is also called as dry corrosion or direct chemical corrosion. So in today's session we discuss second type of corrosion is the immersed corrosion, or it is also called as wet corrosion, or it is named as electrochemical corrosion. So this immersed corrosion or the wet corrosion is most common form of the corrosion, and this corrosion of metal occurs at solid liquid interface when metals are in contact with any liquid medium. Means this corrosion will be carried out when the liquid medium will be present or the moist air will be present. Then that time this corrosion will be carried out will be called as wet corrosion or the immersed corrosion. And that time also the chemical reactions or the ionic reactions will be carried out, so that's why they also called as electrochemical corrosion. So this corrosion occurs if an electrochemical cell is produced. So this electrochemical cell which consists of cathode, anode, a connection and an electrolyte. On that type the electrochemical corrosion will be generally carried out. Means they even electrochemical cell will be generated, then that times the two electrodes will be there, electrolyte solution will be also there, and also the connections will be present here. Okay, so on that type the electrochemical corrosion will be carried out. So the definition of immersed corrosion is: this corrosion is brought about through ionic reactions in presence of solution as a conducting medium when two dissimilar metals are in contact with each other. Is called electrochemical corrosion. Means this corrosion will be carried out through the ionic reactions. Means when this corrosion will be takes place, then that times ionic reactions will be carried out in presence of solutions. Means this electrolyte solution will be present here. In these electrolyte solutions ionic reactions will be carried out. When ionic reactions will be carried out? When these two dissimilar metals are in contact with each other and EMF will be present in it, then that times ionic reactions will be carried out in these electrolyte solutions, and then the corrosion of metal will be takes place. This corrosion will be called as immersed corrosion. Okay, when the immersed corrosion take place, then that times by formation of several types of electrolytic cells like galvanic cell or the concentration cell. So the galvanic cell is generated when two dissimilar metals come in contact with each other and surrounded by liquid medium or the moist air. When the galvanic cell will be produced, this is the galvanic cell, one of the galvanic cell. This is a galvanic cell having a two dissimilar metals. These metals will be present, but these metals are different and they comes in contact with each other and surrounded by liquid medium. So this electrolyte solution is liquid medium, or the moist air will be present in between the two different metals, then that time galvanic cell will be generated. And when the galvanic cell is formed, then that times the galvanic cell reactions will be carried out. Okay, so this will be discussed later. So first we see how the galvanic cell will be produced. Next we see the concentration cell is produced when single metal is surrounded by moist air with a difference of ion concentration in solutions. In galvanic cell having a two different metal, but in a concentration cell having only a single metal. So in this galvanic cell having a single metal is there, and this single metal is surrounded by difference of ion concentration in solution, then that times concentration cell can be formed. So let's we discuss firstly how the galvanic cell reactions will be carried out. Okay. So the working of galvanic cell can be explained by considering a Daniell cell. So this cell is the Daniell cell. So this is the Daniell cell. It consists of a copper and a zinc plate. It consists of a copper and zinc plate dipped in a solution having Cu2 plus and Zn2 plus ions. So these two solutions are separated by a porous partition. This is the porous partition, and these are the two different metals. For one metal is copper, another metal is zinc, and these two metals dipped in a solution of its own ions. So the EMF is developed is due to the two separate reactions taking place at the anode and at the cathode. So zinc will be present top in electrochemical series, hence it will act as an anode and goes into the solutions. So the zinc metal which can donate their Zn2 plus ions in its solution, and also they lost the 2 electron. So that's why the oxidation reaction will be carried out at anode. That in this anode the reaction takes place is zinc can liberate their ions Zn2 plus ions and also lost the electrons. So the zinc can lose their electrons, so that's why the oxidation reaction will be carried out at the anode. So the liberated electrons which moves along with metallic conductors and accepted by copper which act as a cathode and undergo the process of reduction can be carried out. So at the copper, zinc can lose their 2 electrons. So these 2 electrons can be accepted by the copper, and copper which can accept these electrons, so that's why the reduction process will be carried out at the copper. So zinc goes in solution, so zinc ions can goes in solution and get corroded, whereas the copper is deposited at copper cathode. So copper will be deposited at copper cathode, so that's why they get protected. So this is the galvanic cell action will be. So some of the points are necessary when the electrochemical corrosion will be carried out. So first point is formation of cathodic and anodic areas. When the cathodic and anodic areas is there, then that times electrochemical corrosion can be carried out, and presence of conducting medium is there. Second point important is conducting medium is necessary. That means electrolyte solution is needed when electrochemical corrosion carried out, and electrical contact between anode and cathode for movement of electrons. And also third point is important for electrochemical corrosion is electrical contact between the anode and the cathode for the movement of electrons. So at the anode and cathode the movement of electrons can be carried out. So that's why this is the third important point when electrochemical corrosion can be carried out. First point is cathodic and anodic area is there. Second, presence of conducting medium is there. And third point is electrical contact between anode and cathode for movement of the electron. So some of the examples of immersed corrosion is corrosion at riveted joints, copper sheets joined by iron nails, steel pipe connected to the copper plumbing, steel screw corroded in contact between the brass in marine environment. These are the some examples of these immersed corrosion. So next we see the mechanism of wet corrosion or the immersed corrosion. So in electrochemical corrosion involves the flow of electron. In electrochemical corrosion involves flow of electron current between anodic and cathodic areas. When the electrochemical corrosion carried out, then that time the flow of electrons carried out between the anode and cathode. Okay, this is the first point in mechanism. Second, the reaction at anode is dissolution of metal and its metallic ions with the liberation of free electrons. So at anode always the oxidation reaction will be carried out, means the dissolution of metal will be there and they liberate their free electrons. So the anodic areas, the metal can lose their ions in solution and lose the electrons. So that's why any time oxidation reaction will be carried out at the anode. Okay. So at the cathode is having a consumption of electron is there. So at cathode always acceptance of electron or the consumption of electron will be carried out. This consumption of electron take place by two ways. Either they can evolution of hydrogen or either the absorption of oxygen. So in today's session we discuss hydrogen evolution mechanism. So let's see. So this hydrogen evolution type of corrosion occurs when metals are exposed to acidic environments like industrial waste, solution of non-oxidizing acids like hydrogen chloride or sulfuric acid. So for example, we see here a steel tank containing acidic industrial waste and a small piece of copper in it. So in this case, this copper piece become cathodic to the steel tank. So this is the steel tank. They are having presence of industrial waste, that means the acidic impurities or acidic electrolyte solution is present there, and on that tank a small piece of copper will be placed in it. So in this case the copper piece become cathodic to the steel tank, becomes anodic. So and acid is an electrolyte, a corrosion cell is formed. So in that way there is having presence of corrosion cell. So we see here some part of this copper, some part of the steel tank is in contact with the copper, and this part will be corroded with the evolution of hydrogen gas. So the chemical reaction will be carried out at the anode is Fe, which gives Fe2 plus ions and the 2 electrons. That means in this steel tank when the reaction will be carried out, then that times this steel tank containing Fe can lose their electrons in these electrolyte solutions. That means Fe2 plus ions will be transfer in the solution and the 2 electrons they can lose also. So these 2 electrons can revolve here, these 2 electrons which can revolve here. So this electrolyte solution containing some of the H plus ions, they can contact with these 2 electrons, and these H plus ions can accept this electron at the cathode, that means the copper piece, they can accept these 2 electrons, and that way this reaction will be carried out. That is 2 H plus ions plus 2 electrons can accept and form the H2 molecule. So these H2 molecules which can evolve of this hydrogen gas in the form of bubbles. In the form of bubbles, this hydrogen can evolve from this copper piece. So in that type of corrosion, all metals above the hydrogen in electrochemical series have a tendency to get dissolved in acidic solution with simultaneous evolution of hydrogen. This anodic part of this steel tank, it can get corroded. Of corrosion, all metals above the hydrogen in electrochemical series have a tendency to get dissolved in acidic solution with simultaneous evolution of hydrogen. So in this example, anodes are very large but the cathodes are having very small. So in next session we discuss the concentration cell corrosion, that is absorption of oxygen mechanism. Thank you.